Hey guys, and CS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to part number 23 of Let's Play Minecraft PS4. So, last time we did some more cave explorations, and we got quite a bit of iron. This time, you may see here, this area had to be replaced with dirt, because a couple creepers decided it would be nice to play a prank on me and blow up the fence. At least they didn't actually get into the shelter, but yeah, that was not the most pleasant thing to come out of that gigantic hole down there. So it's currently patched with just dirt until I can get around to making more fence for it. But between videos, I resupplied obviously on food and everything, so nothing too special happening. Close that gate. And I think that this time we're going to go try to find some more caves to explore. Because really there isn't much more that we need to do at the moment, because really at the moment we're just trying to go through caves, get good materials, and get prepared to fight the final boss at some point. We still need more ender pearls, though, and that's one thing I need to work on, is getting more pearls from the endermen. So that's the other major thing we got to work on. Interestingly enough, this is the first video being recorded after a very recent Minecraft update. So yes, Minecraft PS4, PS3, and I assume like the Xbox 360, all that stuff. I think that all the systems got a major update for the game. And this new update actually came with 6 trophy achievements in it, too, which is kind of cool, I suppose. And the major advance in it, I think you can now like dye clothes and stuff, which is cool, but the major thing is we actually can now spawn the Wither. If you don't know what the Wither is, it's another boss-style enemy, and looks like nothing in this general area at the moment. But the Wither is basically another boss-style enemy that's definitely weaker than the End Dragon. That's a lot easier to kill overall, but can be quite deadly. Because I was testing out methods for fighting him in creative mode, just to see what I would have to do. And he's not going to be the easiest boss in the world to fight. I will probably end up enlisting a second player for both of those boss fights. Because he can be fairly tough. He doesn't have anywhere near like the HP of like the Ender Dragon or anything, or doesn't have like anywhere near as complicated of a process of beating him. But he's not the easiest one to kill, and he can literally just decimate places that you spawn him. Like, he'll just spin around in the areas and destroy literally everything that gets in his way. So wherever I spawn him, it'll be probably deep underground and far from my house. Because don't want to take any risks of him blowing anything up or destroying anything. There's a cave down here. But yeah, it came with 6 additional new trophies, so even more reason to be playing Minecraft. No reason to not play Minecraft unless it's a game that you really don't like, but I love Minecraft after never thinking I would. And then Pain got me to start playing it, and I've loved it ever since. So, where else do I need to look right now down here? Just because it looks like lava. Okay, I need to be very careful because it looks like there's only 2 pathways, but if there's going to be lava here, got to be very careful of that. Let's mine this. Get these 2 pieces of iron. That could have been bad. But yeah, it spawned in that stuff, and then it also spawned, like, you can now, I think, dye clothing. I guess you couldn't do that previously, or if you could, I never remembered being able to. But, and that also means that we can now, that we can kill withers, we can also now craft beacons in the in this mode of it, because I know you could craft them and make them work in the creative mode, but you couldn't do it previously in this mode, I believe. I thought for a second I saw some moss stone for like a enemy spawner, but I did not. You know, I'm a little bit out of sync today, a little bit out of practice recording, because this is literally the first time I've actually had some freedom, or free time, I guess you would say, since a long time ago. Like, I had a few days over spring break where I didn't really have to do anything, but not much of my spring break was free. I had a decent amount of schoolwork to do over it, which was completely ridiculous. Teachers that assign work over spring break or a test the day after spring break, which fortunately didn't happen this year, are really mean, and you should avoid them. But anyway, this is finally, I have a lighter week coming up for the first time since like the end of January, so it's very, very nice to finally get around to getting a little bit of free time and being able to play some Minecraft. I'm also still working on my creative world that's like post-apocalyptic. It's going pretty well. And I'm also working on the new trophy list, of course, for this game. 3 of the trophies really all have to do with the Wither and the stuff that he drops, because he drops a Nether Star, I believe is the name of it, and that is used to craft a beacon, which is a trophy, and then you have to spawn him and defeat him for 2 additional trophies. But those are the main, like, big trophies. Then you get a few smaller ones for, like, dyeing all 4 pieces of leather armor, I believe it is. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Go away. Go away. Go away. Aw, crap. No, 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 no. You gotta die now. This is not good. This is not good. Was not ready for that. Was not expecting that. Eat as much food as you can, and make sure no enemies can spawn in this area while we have to heal, unless one probably jumps over that wall or something and murders me. Anyway, if I hadn't have been interrupted by the witch, what I was basically getting at was, that's one of the those are 3 of the trophies, and you get one for dyeing all the pieces of armor. You get one for bouncing 30 blocks upward off of a slime block, which I actually tried twice and I still haven't done. I guess I'm not jumping from a high enough height or not timing it correctly or something. It doesn't look like anything up there. So I'll get that one eventually. I was going to try to start out the video with that, with showing that off, but I couldn't get it to work, so I'll need to figure out exactly what I need to do for that. Otherwise, we're gonna go a little bit deeper, because I believe that's where we're gonna find the better materials, the diamonds and stuff. And yeah, I saw you, zombie. Oh crap! Hey, I think is that the first time we've seen a baby zombie? I think that's the first time we've seen a baby zombie. Because occasionally you'll see these little small baby zombies, and yeah, they're just smaller versions of regular zombies, but they're very, very fast. So you got to be kind of careful when fighting them. I have plenty of food, so that's why I'm eating through the melons. I don't care as much about the melons because they don't heal you that much in terms of food. Unfortunately, now some of my inventory is taken up with rotten flesh, and wow, there's a lot of iron down here. I think I picked a good cave. Got a text from somebody. I'll check that later. Let's see. What was I going to get at next? And there's one other trophy for eating a notch apple, as it's called, which is kind of ridiculous for the materials it requires. It requires 8 gold blocks, like, not gold ingots, gold blocks, which are made out of either 8 or 9 gold ingots each. So it's kind of ridiculous how much you have to use, and I highly recommend just saving and then reloading your save after doing it. I guess unless you're going to carry it into the final battle or something, it's kind of not a good idea, just because that's so much material. Okay, what around here do we have? Nothing in there. What about up here? Nothing. At least we're getting some good iron, though. I know, like, the next thing we really need to do after all of this... Oh! What the... I just went in a circle? Okay, well, that's kind of convenient, I suppose. Because around here... Okay, so it is just one giant circle. Okay, well... Wait, what's that? Is that... Oh, that's nothing. Never mind. Thought there was, like, a secret path up there. So, yeah, like, it just requires so many materials, it's just not worth doing unless you're going to be carrying those into, like, the final battle or something. Which, I mean, again, we're not horribly far from being able to take on the final battle, really. Like, we're only... And I guess this is just going to be a way out, but I know that there were other things in this cave, so we're going to keep exploring. Right up there. That's how we get out. But yeah, like, one thing I want to do is we need to hunt more Endermen, because I think we've only got 6 pearls, and we're going to need at least 12. Probably even more than that, because it's going to take a few to even find the portal. And I know that there's a much cheaper way I could do it, is I could literally just take the world and put the seed into a creative seed. And if I do that, then I can literally just... Wow, there's nothing up here either. But yeah, I could just do that, and then if I did that, I could just go search for it in creative mode with infinite resources, and then after that, just, you know, go into it in survival mode, and I know it's exactly where to go. But that would be kind of cheap, and I don't really think that would capture the full, I guess, struggle of Minecraft. So we will not be doing it that way unless I absolutely somehow can't find it, like it's glitching out on me or something, which is possible, but quite unlikely. So unless something like that happens, I will not be cheaping out on that. Let's see, where else can I go? I think we got to go back. Oh, look at that, more iron. So yeah, we are going to eventually have to find that, though, and that is going to take quite a few resources just to find the general area of it, and then we have to clear out the general area of it, and then we have to have enough pearls to get into the actual portal. So it's going to take a while there, but it'll be interesting nonetheless when we get toward that point. Let's mine out some coal, though. We're definitely going to need a little more coal. I really hope my computer doesn't start freaking out on me again when I'm recording, because recently my computer has been doing something that it's done it before like once or twice, and it'll do it for like a couple days and then it'll just stop doing so. Basically, it'll start like flashing like white, like it's glitching out, something's wrong with the display or something, but it'll do it for a couple days, then it'll just stop and it won't do it again for a few months, and then it'll do that in a repeating cycle every few months. And it started happening like a few days ago, but it only did it for like one day this time, or like 1 hour or so, which was nice. It's really weird. I don't know why it does that. I probably should get that fixed when I get a chance, and probably just get it checked out and see exactly what the problem is, if I can stop being lazy. I also need to get the printer connection fixed, because I have trouble like connecting to a printer. And let's see, we could go that way, but I also see some more iron in there. But yeah, we got that as well, so a couple things I probably need to get checked out about this computer. I mean, it's a good computer, it's a Mac, and I've never really had any serious problems with it, at least, especially compared to the old piece of crap I had to use in high school. Like, I think I always complained to you guys about how bad the computer was I had to use in high school. It was like an old Lenovo tablet-based computer. It didn't work very well at all. I don't know why the school, like, partnered with getting, like, the worst laptops ever. And the dumbest part of it was we had to get it because of the tablet, which made it a lot more expensive, to where you could, you know, flip it around and write on it. But literally after freshman year of high school, I only used that tablet for like 2 or 3 other classes after that. And I think that's how pretty much everyone was. We really didn't use it after those first year, maybe 2 years. We hardly ever used it. We either just took paper notes or typed. So that's just how school went. And then nowadays, though, I have the Mac, and it is so much better because everything about it is better, pretty much. It just works better in like every sense of it. Like, it doesn't freeze very often. It's so many times better. It's just impossible to describe. Everything that's better about that. That was close. Got to be careful there. Don't want to fall down a giant hole into a pit of lava. Otherwise, I still really need to watch the rest of the season of Walking Dead. I've only watched the first episode of the second half of Season 6. So I gotta watch the whole rest of the second half of the season when I get a chance. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Blow up for me? Hey, no. Can I get your gunpowder at least? I don't know if he dropped any. I couldn't see it. So we've got that, and then I gotta watch House of Cards. I've only watched the first season so far, and I really need to keep watching it. I gotta get around to watching Fuller. Whoa, that could have been bad. Fuller House at some point, even though me and Payne watched the first episode and we're not too thrilled about it, because it really wasn't that good. At least not compared to the old series that was actually very legitimately good. And you need to die, and you gonna give me anything out of that? I can't tell. At least there's good stuff in this cave, but the problem is, again, really all we're finding is iron. And, I mean, iron's all well and good, because we do need iron for sure, for a lot of stuff, but we really also need some more gold, probably. Though we're actually in decent supply on gold, because gold's probably the least useful of the rare materials. It's like if you take, I guess, iron, gold, diamonds, emeralds, lapis, and redstone, which I guess would be the 6 major, like, rare items that you can find in caves. You really don't need much gold compared to the others, because you need redstone if you're ever making a lot of contraptions. You need iron for just about everything. You need diamonds, obviously. You need emeralds for trading because they're so rare. You need... And then lapis. Lapis used to be the most useless, but now that you apparently need it to enchant with, it's significantly more important than it ever was. Whoa, look at this, guys. We have found a chasm, or an abyss, or whatever you want to call it. Need to be quite careful here because these places can be very dangerous. We're on an upper level right now. I think this is the first, like, true chasm we found. We might have found, like, a smaller one early on, but not like a real full-sized one like this. So this is pretty nice, actually, to know that this is here, because this is actually going to be very good for resources, because this is going to branch off into a bunch of little smaller caves. Let's get any of this iron that I can without falling off, because that's going to be a pretty nasty fall. And I saw an Enderman over here somewhere. Maybe he was... Where'd he go? I thought I saw an Enderman over here. Oh, wow, there's actually an entrance to the surface up there. So this cave actually... We're not that far down. If we go a lot further down, we'll find more stuff, I'm sure. The rare materials, I mean. Oh, there's the Enderman. Well, Mr. Enderman, I need that pearl you might be carrying. I hope you drop one, or else this will be pointless aside from the XP I'll get. Yeah, baby, he dropped one. That's another one down. So that's definitely a good thing that we now have one less Enderman we have to kill. And I see some iron across the path. Let's build to over there. And again, if you want to crouch while building, that's a much safer way to build in dangerous areas like this because you can't fall off, though I believe you can still get knocked off, so you got to be still kind of careful. And what else do we have? I see some iron. Actually, no, I don't think that's... Oh, that is iron. Okay. Okay. I know you guys probably can't see it because I've noticed that the screen gets pretty dark on the computer. Like on the recording, but not really on the screen necessarily. I guess I have the TV brightness up enough. So we need to mine these couple pieces of iron, and this will probably be close to the end of the video. There isn't too much more we can do in this video. I want to definitely start off next time fresh exploring this cave so that I can save first in case plummet to my death or something. Because I hope that won't happen, but it certainly is a possibility in a dangerous cave like this. And, oh, wait a minute, there's... Oh, that's in such a bad spot. Well, we're just going to mine it and hope I can pick it up later. Jeez, I can hear my roommates laughing like crazy about something. I guess they're watching something. Okay, so I think that is a good stopping point for this video. Next time, we'll continue exploring this big old cave. See you guys then.